Please rise for the playing of our national anthem. You may be seated. We are so glad that everyone is able to come together tonight to celebrate this deserving group of young adults. Before we begin, we want to honor any of our students who have chosen to serve in active duty or the reserves after graduation. If you would please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you for your choice to serve. It is my pleasure to begin tonight's ceremony with a few remarks from our Salutatorian, Mr. Henry Trevison.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. And I have to say, this is a bit different than giving a slides presentation in school when most of the class is either asleep or on their phones. So, I will begin. Good evening, teachers, faculty, families, and fellow graduates. It is my honor to stand here tonight as the class of 2023 Salutatorian. As a title, it's just a fancy way to say second place. Yet I get to speak first, so clearly it's more important. It took a lot of hard work to get here, but more importantly, we couldn't have done it without help from a lot of people. So before I begin, I would like to give thanks to some well-deserving people. First of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity and the gifts He has given me. I would also like to thank our parents for everything they've done and their continued support every step of the way. From giving us rides to school and practice, to attempting to help us with homework, even when they said, "We never learned this when I was your age." I also want to thank all of the teachers and counselors who have been with us throughout our academic journeys. Without you, none of us would be here right now. Finally, I'd like to thank all of you, my fellow friends and classmates, who have made the time at Northgate enjoyable and memorable. Some of us are sad to go, bittersweet about leaving the people we called friends. Others of us haven't done any work since their graduation project in March and are eager to leave. This isn't the end of the journey, though. After deliberating on a topic for this speech, I finally landed on baseball. Peyton, this one's for you. If we were to equate our lives to a baseball game with an average lifespan of 80 years, we're only in the second inning of our lives. Now, the Pirates would probably already be losing by now, but the point is, there's still a lot of ball game left to play. We've spent the past 12 years in the minor leagues, and we're now getting called up to the majors. This is the point where we decide what position we're going to play. Some of us may be like all-star outfielders, while others may be one-inning relief pitchers. However, life, like baseball, is a team sport. No matter what position you go on to play, you can't win the game without every position. However, it's not just about your work on the field. Pat Gillick, a Hall of Fame manager, summed up the comparison between life and baseball perfectly, saying that both are about talent, hard work, and strategy. But at the deepest level, it's about love, integrity, and respect. Our talents and accomplishments in high school aren't really going to be remembered once we leave here. Ultimately, what people are going to remember you for is your character. When you lift them up on a bad day, when you volunteer to help with a project, when you encourage one another and build each other up, for when you display love, integrity, and respect. People are going to remember that you showed up. Baseball is a long season. You're not going to have a great game all 162 games. There's going to be slumps where you just aren't hitting. The important thing is that every day you show up, you don't give up, and when you get knocked down, you pick yourself back up. I mean, being successful only 3 out of 10 times is considered great in baseball. Now, as I close, some of you may remember the Pirates theme song during the 70s, "We Are Family" by Sister Sledge. I was going to sing it for you, but there's a reason I'm not in chorus, so I'll just read a verse from it that I think accurately describes this point in our lives. Living life is fun, and we've just begun to gain our share of this world's delights. Our high hopes we have for the future, and our goal is in sight. To the Northgate family and this class of 2023 family, thank you, and have a great night.
Thank you, Henry. We now turn to this year's valedictorian, Miss Grace Baldoff.
To the class of 2023, fear. Fear is where I'd like to begin today. Why the topic of fear? Because we are at the point of facing the unknown, and that can be exciting and frightening all in one swift motion. As we are handed our diplomas momentarily, however, let me remind you that this is not the first time we were faced with uncertainties. Looking back to kindergarten, when you were forced into a mysterious building with unfamiliar faces, leaving your loved ones behind with a hug. As time went on, the tears turned into excitement. As we fell in love with the classroom, recess, teachers, and our newfound independence. Moving up through the grades occurs as fast as the blink of an eye, and soon we will find ourselves in a familiar setting, throwing our caps and walking the stage at 6th grade graduation. Excited to move on to a new building, but unaware of the changes and giants that lie ahead. Summer passes and we start all over, maybe following older siblings or being followed by worried parents. Either way, we have entered middle school. Fearful at the beginning, but quickly we learned our spot as the lowest rank on the totem pole, and we realized the food was not as heavenly as we had hoped. The transition to high school is not so brutal, as the only change is a flight of stairs. However, the rectangle hallways are the equivalent of a corn maze. Once we were finally settled into our freshman year, we got the exciting news of 2 weeks off from school due to this new thing called COVID. Unaware of the global impact and lasting effects it would have on our lives, we overcame this uncertainty and adapted. They say time flies, but you never believe them until you see it for yourself. Through these 4 years, there were moments of unique upheaval and hardship, but it is important to realize the good times. 4 years of accomplishing our goals, getting a driver's license, a first job, and forming lifelong relationships, all the while figuring out our futures. Although it was challenging, it was also some of the best moments of our lives. Cheering for sporting events, completing no work and study halls, Vesh and his songs, 200-question Hogel tests, Peyton's voice echoing through the halls, Thanksgiving for lunch, watching friends excel in the musical, and finding some of the best relationships a person could ask for. I am thankful to be a part of the class of 2023. We watch each other grow and become who we are today, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of people. So here is to us graduating. Here is to overcoming the fears and anxieties that have prepared us for this journey. Although the next step is scary and looming ahead of us, it is not something we haven't done before, and it is not something we have to do alone. Take the time to thank those teachers, loved ones, friends, and family who have aided you throughout this journey. There is no doubt in my mind that our futures are bright and obtainable. We are more than capable, and that is evident by looking around at all of you today. Class of 2023, everything you have worked for has led you to this moment. Do not take this for granted. Continue to work hard and accomplish the goals you sang about in kindergarten graduation, when the world was magical and full of opportunity. I hope this perspective has not dwindled, and you will continue to see the beauty of the world around you. Just as Bob Ross once said, look around. Look at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it. I hope that you never stop seeing the world for all of its beauty. Even as you continue to grow and to face hardship, every stage of life introduces new fears and worries. It is through these lessons that we become stronger and more capable. Fear has not stopped you before. Why let it now?
Thank you, Grace, and congratulations to both you and Henry for your accomplishments this year. At this time, we would like to welcome a variety of benefactors to the stage to award members of the class of 2023 with scholarships to be used toward their future endeavors. Our first scholarship is from Bonafide Bellevue. Bonafide Bellevue is a community development corporation who are committed to building relationships with the community and supporting efforts to improve understanding, diversity, equity, and inclusion. To support that effort, they are awarding a scholarship to a graduating student of Northgate Junior Senior High School who is engaged in or who has demonstrated an exceptional interest in raising awareness in promoting diversity, equity, and inclusivity, irrespective of race, ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, religion, ability, or socioeconomic status. To present this year's scholarship is Susan Stabenow.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. I'm very happy to be here to celebrate the class of 2023. I am Susan Stabenow and the current chair of Bonafide Bellevue. We work to bring positive attention and support to the community through our programs and events, and we always do our best to lead by example. You may already know us through our work. We sponsor Improve the View cleanup days, the Welcome to Bellevue mural, Urban Friendship Community Gardens, Signage and Facades grants, and local businesses. We're the parent organization for the Farmers Market. We put on the Live Worship Shop House Tour, the Art and Wine Crawl, the Rhythm and Brews Beer Festival, and Light Up Bellevue Holiday Celebration. One of you has been to one of those. All of the proceeds from our events are put back into the community. We appreciate your support and would love to have you join forces with us to do good things in Bellevue. One of our newest projects started 4 years ago when we decided to fund a scholarship that focused on giving a voice to students so they could express their understanding of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and the ways it impacted their lives. This is the third year we're making this award, and we appreciate all of the insightful applications that were submitted. You may not understand this until you're older, but know that you do reap what you sow, and that a kind word or action can change somebody's day. So go out and make the world a better place. I'm pleased to announce that the $1,000 award for for the 2023 DEI Scholarship goes to Simon Tracy.
George Dosher was born and raised in Bellevue. He was a 1975 graduate of Bellevue High School. Mr. Dosher served on Bellevue Council from 2001 to 2005, and in 2006 he became mayor, for which he served 2 terms. When Mr. Dosher passed away suddenly in August of 2018, his family felt the need to continue his legacy within the Northgate School District. They decided to start the George Dosher Perseverance Scholarship to honor a Northgate senior who worked hard, made good choices, and has been steadfast in their efforts to be successful. To present the George Dosher Perseverance Scholarship is his son, Jesse Dosher.
Good evening, everyone. We'll give a round of applause for Henry, Grace, and Dr. Smith. You guys can't hear the echo up there, but it is really bad. I don't know how they're doing it so well. I'll try to make this brief. Today we're here to present a scholarship to celebrate the life and legacy of a man who left a huge mark on our hearts and in our community, my father, George. For those of you who had the privilege of knowing George, you know he was a man like no other. It's also a very fitting day to be presenting this scholarship to a very deserving senior, as it would have been my dad's 66th birthday. When we think of George, so many words come to mind. He was a man of unwavering determination, of fierce dedication, and boundless integrity. His commitment to hard work was unmatched, and he approached every task, no matter how big or small, with an unwavering focus that inspired those around him. But George was more than just a hard worker. He possessed a generous spirit that touched the lives of everyone he encountered. His kindness and compassion knew no bounds. George was the person who would drop everything to lend a helping hand and offer support, and to be a steadfast presence in the lives of his family and friends. Now, I must admit that my dad was also known for his stubbornness, but that very same stubbornness was the source of his unwavering determination. It was that refusal to give up, to back down, that fueled his perseverance in the face of challenges. To the class of 2023, as you embark on the next chapter of your educational journey, remember the qualities that define my dad. Embrace hard work, cherish your loved ones, and persevere through any obstacle that comes your way. And so it's with great pride and honor that I stand before you today to present the George Dosher Perseverance Scholarship to a senior who embodies the qualities that made my dad so special. This student has shown unwavering integrity, a focused mindset, and a spirit of perseverance that would make George beam with pride. They have worked tirelessly to achieve their academic goals, and they exemplify the very essence of what the scholarship represents. Happy birthday, Dad, and congratulations to this year's recipient of the George Dosher Perseverance Scholarship, Lorelei Gorley.
The Jason Dilliott Memorial Scholarship was established to honor Northgate teacher Jason Dilliott, who passed away suddenly in 2014. This scholarship is awarded to a member of the marching band each year. This year's scholarship is being presented by Cheryl Padalano.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2023. It is my pleasure to award the Jason Dilliott Memorial Scholarship. Jason Dilliott, Mr. D, or simply D, was a passionate man. As the saying goes, he wore his heart on his sleeve. Probably his greatest passion was for music. D invoked his passion for music in everything he did. Everyone he came into contact with quickly understood that music was a huge part of his life and his passion. He was the beloved band and music director here at Northgate High School for several years. Sadly and unexpectedly, he passed on August 3rd, 2014 at the age of 41, just prior to the annual band camp week. His passion for music was evident in his interactions with the many students and musicians he came in contact with daily. Whether he was teaching, conducting, or playing, Dee had a smile on his face. His infectious laugh would fill the room. Dee often said his favorite time to listen to his students was during jazz band performances, when he could sit back and enjoy the music he helped create. He was often seen snapping his fingers, tapping his feet, or maybe even dancing to the beat as his students belted out Teddy the Toad, Domino, or many other songs. Dee's passion for music transcended his everyday. The essay required to be considered for the $500 scholarship provided by the Northgate Band Boosters is titled, "What Music Means to Me." Marching band members write a 500-word essay describing just that. Often the essays describe how shy and timid the student was, but how music provided a platform for them to express themselves and grow from a tiny, nervous fourth grader into a bright, confident musician and young adult. It was no doubt from Dee's influence and his well-known quote throughout the band family, "If you can't say it in words, try saying it with music." I would now like to present this year's scholarship to Christian Packard.
The Bob Williams Memorial Rotary Scholarship was established in memory of longtime Rotarian Mr. Bob Williams, who passed away in December of 2009. The scholarship program exists for high school seniors or non-traditional students who will be attending a state-certified post-secondary school. This program will award scholarships to those candidates chosen by the Williams Scholarship Committee. Here to present the scholarship to this year's recipient is Mr. Stu Benson.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. I'm a member of the North Boroughs Rotary Club, and on behalf of the club, I'd just like to share that for those of you who do not know what Rotary is, it's a community service organization to serve others. Among the things we do, many things, we support in this community the Avalon Public Library, North Boroughs Circling Meals on Wheels, North Hills Community Outreach. We just provided a substantial grant to equip their bioshelter where they're going to be growing food this year in the winter. And we have a program called the Junior Rotarian Program where we take juniors in high school and make them a junior member of our club for a year. Northgate High School has always had an outsized participation in this program. Whenever possible, we've had 2 or 3 students, whereas the other North Hills high schools have had 1. And that's because of Mrs. Winovich, who has been a big proponent of that program and helped with the recruiting. Not all of the students have come through the Core IRA program, but a lot have. And you know what they tell us? Can you imagine being a junior in high school and having dinner weekly with adults not of your family that are business people at Shanapin Country Club? These students tell us, and you should be very proud of your administration here at Northgate, that support the arts, that support the choir, because they tell us that they learn a lot more from Mrs. Winovich than just music and singing, but they learn leadership, self-esteem, confidence, conflict resolution. And the fact that you have an administration that supports an environment where that can take place, as well as learning how to sing, the North Boroughs Rotary Club wants to commend all of you. Now, we know Peyton Celesti would not have sung the national anthem at PNC Park or Peterson Event Center without learning how to sing, but he was one of those junior Rotarians. As Dr. Smith mentioned, the Bob Williams Memorial Scholarship Program was established. Bob Williams left a sizable amount of money, and others have joined in to contribute to that. And the qualifications for this scholarship are not just academics. They're not just need. They're just not the activities your students do in school, but it's those activities that the things that Henry described in his comments tonight. How you can help others and be a better citizen. What you're doing outside of your school, in your community, and in your church. And every year you have applicants. This program has existed for only 8 years, but I have something I'm really proud to share that I think all of you will share. This program, this scholarship, encompasses students who go to any high school in Allegheny County, Beaver County, and a slice of Westmoreland County. There is no high school in this area that has had more recipients of the Bob Williams Memorial Rotary Scholarship than Northgate High School. Think about that. Sabrina Potak, Donovan Powers, Justin Langston, Sarah Reed, and this year's recipient is Peyton Celesti. Now, there are 8 scholarships awarded every year of $5,000 each. It's a big number. And here's that name again. Mrs. Winovich makes sure that students apply for this every year. Behind the scenes, she's critiquing their essays. They have to write multiple essays. Students have to do them and redo them and redo them. I think that's part of the reason, in addition to you all having amazing young sons and daughters, that you've had so many recipients so recognized. Now, Peyton has already received this award, believe it or not. We had an award breakfast at Edgewood Country Club for all 8 recipients on April 23rd. Each student was asked to bring with them people, and Peyton not only brought his parents, but he brought Mrs. Winovich, and he brought Jackie Jaros, a counselor who was with him at a leadership camp that we send students to, and where Peyton was one of the outstanding participants. We take this award back, the plaque, to present to them on their senior award night. So Peyton, please come up. I won't take it back from you this time. And the plaque says, Bob Williams Memorial Rotary Scholarship awarded to Peyton Celesti in recognition of outstanding achievements in academics and citizenship. We are sure Peyton will be paying forward, helping others his entire life. And Peyton, remember, we do not pay you. We send the check to your school. So when you get your bill from the school, you need to get it to Dr. Arbuckle and me. Okay? Thank you.
All right, sadly, I have a bunch to present, so you have to listen to me for a little bit. The North Pittsburgh College Fair is a joint endeavor with school districts in the northern area and is hosted by La Roche College. Every senior who attended from one of the participating schools is eligible to receive this scholarship. This year's recipient is Carly Ann Stigler. The Mintier family would like to award scholarships to 2 Northgate seniors who have plans to pursue their education at a vocational school. This year's recipients are both planning to attend Rosedale Technical College. The recipients of the Mintier Family Scholarship are Christian Packard and Benjamin Frushauer. The Neil Stewart Brandon Scholarship was created by a student loan fund to honor 3 men who graduated from Avalon High School. George Neal, class of 1951, Howard Stewart, class of 1950, and David Brandon, class of 1969. This year's Neal Stewart Brandon Scholarship recipient is Mia Ryakovich. The educators who make up the Northgate Education Association have been with the class of 2023 since their first days of kindergarten. Over the years, your teachers have watched you learn and grow into the young adults who we see graduate today. They're proud of each and every one of you. Each year, the Northgate Education Association awards a scholarship to one senior who plans on continuing the educational journey that began at Northgate School District. The recipient of the Northgate Education Association Scholarship is Carly Ann Stigler. For 32 years, the Golden Flames Golf Outing hosts, sponsors, donors, and participants have raised money to award scholarships for 2 Northgate seniors by hosting a fun and purposeful event each summer. This scholarship recipients will get $1,000 each and are chosen based on their academic achievements, school and community contributions, and overall character. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Grace Baldoff and Peyton Celesti. The Paul Schmidt Memorial Scholarship has been established by Mr. Schmidt's brother, John Schmidt. The scholarship was established to acknowledge an outstanding senior who exhibits strong academic achievement in construction and design technologies and must have plans to attend a 2- or 4-year institution for one of these technologies. This year's recipient of the Paul Schmidt Memorial Scholarship, pursuing a career in HVAC at Rosedale Technical College, is Christian Packard. The Irene and Tony Teresi Student Athlete Award was established in 1994. They were lifelong residents of the Northgate community, and their father was an outstanding athlete, excelling in football, basketball, soccer, and track. This scholarship is awarded to an exemplary athlete who mirrors Mr. Teresi's love of sports, leadership, and commitment to the community. This year's recipient of the Irene and Tony Teresi Student Athlete Scholarship is Grace Baldoff. On October 28, 2008, a fabulous and extraordinary young man, Kyle B. Wilson, at the tender age of 17, suddenly passed away. Kyle was one of a kind who would light up a room with his smile. His love for life inspired whoever he touched and sparked of life ignited energy in others. In honor of Kyle's memory, his family has established the Kyle B. Wilson Memorial Scholarship. The fund was created to keep Kyle's legacy alive while assisting students and their families. One Northgate senior is guaranteed this scholarship every year. Past recipients include Vega Zackelheidi and Emma D. Simone. D. Simon. Her name's D. Simon. It's not D. Simone. It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient, Grace Baldoff. And to present our last scholarship, Miss Stacy Gallagher.
A little fan club out there. Thank you. That's exciting. The William Sebastian Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a senior who has been an active member of the Student Council during their high school career. Students had to apply for the scholarship, and any senior who has been a member of Student Council for at least 2 years was eligible. I would like to say that the race was very close among this year's recipients, possibilities, because they've all done so much for our Student Council throughout their 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years. It is my pleasure to award this year's William Sebastian Leadership Scholarship to Simon Tracy.
I'm going to go off script just for 1 second, probably not my best idea ever, but I want to take a moment and thank the woman who puts all of this together, who takes the time to make sure that kids apply for the scholarships, invites the scholarship benefactors, and is retiring this year. So if we could give a big round of applause to Mrs. Diane Burns. She does a great job making sure the kids get all of these awards. It is now my pleasure to present the administration with the class of 2023. Graduates, today is a day of celebration and reflection. As we gather here to commemorate your achievements, I stand before you with a deep sense of pride. You have persevered through countless challenges, and now you emerge as graduates ready to embark on the next chapter of your lives. I recently participated on a panel of national educators, and something that one of the other principals said to us really resonated with me. He asked, what percentage of time do students spend at school from birth to graduation? Anyone know? Guess, you can yell it out. Pretend I'm still your teacher. Too much time. That sounds about right. Anybody have a percentage guess? Parents, how much time do you think your kids spent with us? 65, great guess. Anybody else have a guess? 43, those are awesome guesses. I would have sworn that it was somewhere in the middle and at least 50%, but the actual percentage of time that a student spends in school based on only waking hours, so we're not counting sleep, from birth to graduation is actually about 15%, 15%. So what does that mean? To you, it means that as you sit here ready to graduate, you are so much more than the things that have happened during your high school career. So many things have contributed to the people you are becoming, and so many people have influenced over who you are. No one more important than you yourselves. And now as you prepare to leave this place, remember that the world will need your enthusiasm, your skills, and your unique perspectives. I urge you to remember that graduation is not an endpoint, it is a starting line. Your education has equipped you with the tools to tackle the challenges that lie ahead, but true success will require more than just knowledge. It will require adaptability, courage, and an unwavering belief in yourself. Remember that some of the greatest discoveries and innovations in the history were born out of failures and setbacks. Learn from your mistakes, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. But amidst the pursuit of success and personal growth, don't forget the importance of compassion and empathy. We live in a world that is desperately in need of understanding and kindness. Use your voices to uplift others, to fight for justice, and to create a more equitable society. Each one of you has the power to make a difference, and I implore you to use that power wisely. Graduates of 2023, you are the architects of your own futures. As you spread your wings and soar into the world, remember that the greatest achievements are often born from the humblest beginnings. Believe in yourselves, for you are the leaders, the innovators, and the change makers of tomorrow. Congratulations once again on this milestone. May your paths be filled with purpose, joy, and endless possibilities. I love each and every one of you. Go out into the world and make it a better place. The world is waiting for you. With that being said, Dr. Johns, I believe we have prepared the class of 2023 to take on the future, and so I present them to you.
Good evening, Northgate families, friends, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2023. I'm Dr. Johns, and it is my great pleasure to serve as Superintendent of Schools for the Northgate School District. Today, I stand before you not only as your school superintendent, but also as a fellow traveler on this remarkable journey of education. As we gather here to celebrate your high school graduation, it is a time for reflection, appreciation, and most importantly, embracing the winds of change that shape our world. Throughout history, change has been a constant force that propels us forward, enabling us to evolve and progress. It is the catalyst that has driven humanity to reach new heights, to explore uncharted territories, and to uncover the boundless potential within ourselves. And in this digital age, with technology permeating every aspect of our lives, the embrace of change becomes even more crucial. Technology has bestowed upon us unparalleled opportunities, connecting us with the world and opening doors to knowledge and innovation. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and automation are revolutionizing industries and transforming the way we live, learn, and work. It is undeniable that these advancements will continue to shape our future. However, amidst this wave of technological change, we must never lose sight of the true essence of progress, the human element. While machines possess incredible computational power and efficiency, they lack the qualities that make us uniquely human: our empathy, creativity, and adaptability. It is these very qualities that define us, that enable us to envision a brighter future and bring about positive change. As we navigate the uncharted waters of technological advancement, we must remember that it is the human touch that imbues innovation with purpose, compassion, and ethical considerations. And if at this point you have any doubt about the impact technological changes are having on our lives, I share this fact with you. The speech I just read was actually written by artificial intelligence, ChatGPT to be specific, and it took my computer approximately 1 minute to write it. I promise you, the rest of this speech is my own words. Graduates, you are entering the world at a really interesting time in history. You experienced one of the most significant disruptions in education ever when you went through the pandemic. But what you may not be aware of is that a second major disruption is occurring with the growth and increased capabilities of AI. This disruption will span well beyond the K-12 education sphere, causing changes in how we communicate with each other, how we evaluate information, and how we do our jobs, just to name a few. Change of this magnitude can be unsettling. At least it can be for those of us here who are closer to my age than they are yours. But I think what's exciting about the class of 2023 is your ability to move through disruptive change, reflect on how you interacted with it, and make changes that result in personal growth. And I know this from hearing personal stories from our students as they've reflected on their own experiences going through the pandemic and then returning to school. My hope for all of you is that as you move out into the world beyond Avalon and Bellevue, you will embrace disruptive change and look for the ways you can use it to benefit yourselves and your communities. I believe the events that have occurred during your time at Northgate have helped you develop a resiliency and optimism that will allow you to embrace and harness disruptive change and use it for good. Whether it be a chatbot that helps you decide which outfit to put on in the morning, or a new strain of virus that sneaks up on you, I have no doubt that each of you has the ability to move forward, tackling the challenges you are confronted with and using that change to accomplish great things. The first part of this speech that was written by AI may have been way more eloquent than anything that I can write. But the second part was written by one of the many adults here who cares about you and wants you to be wildly successful in all of your future endeavors. And no chatbot can replace that. It is now with great pleasure that I move to the part of the evening that we've all been waiting for, the certification of the class of 2023. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Northgate Board of School Directors, having completed all requirements of the Commonwealth and the Northgate School District, I hereby declare the members of the class of 2023 here assembled graduated and entitled to receive a diploma and all the privileges attached thereto. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as superintendent of the Northgate School District, it is my privilege to present to you the Northgate graduating class of 2023.
All right, starting us off, Grace Baldoff, child of Thomas and Sarah Baldoff. She was a member and vice president of the National Honor Society and a member of Student Council. Grace was a member and captain of the cross-country team, a member of the track team, and the swim team. In cross-country, she was a 3-time WPIAL medalist and a PIAA state medalist. While a member of the track team, she was a 2-time WPIAL medalist and a state qualifier. Grace was the recipient of the Math Department Award, the Senior Student Council Award, the Jack Bryce Award, and the Outstanding Senior Award. She received the Irene and Tony Turisi Scholarship and the Three Rivers Board of Directors Scholarship. Grace's future plans are to attend Hope College, where she will study environmental science and biology and run on the cross-country and track teams. Henry Trevisan, child of Tammy and Larry Trevisan. He was a member of the National Honor Society and head of the Scholarship Committee. He was a member of the Student Council, Stand Together Club, the cross-country team, and the soccer team. Henry is the recipient of the Computer Science Department Award, the Computer Technology Award, and the Senior Student Council Award. He was the recipient of the Pro Cristo Scholarship and the Golden White Alumni Grant and Good Neighbor Grant. Henry's future plans are to attend Geneva College to study computer science. Jocelyn Andreas, child of Amy Andreas. She attended the A.W. Beatty Career Center and the Veterinarian Science Program. She is the recipient of the Trustee Scholarship and the STEM Scholarship from Allegheny College. Jocelyn's future plans are to attend Allegheny College to study biochemistry. Marvin Avalar, child of Vanessa Alvarez. He was a member of the soccer team. Marvin's future plans are to seek full-time employment. Shyla Janae Baptiste, child of Scott and Stacy Baptiste. She was a member of the volleyball, softball, and basketball teams. She was the recipient of the Northgate Scholar Athlete Award and the WPIAL James Collins Scholar Athlete Award. Shyla's future plans are to attend the Indiana University of Pennsylvania to major in finance. Miranda Marker, child of John and Robin Marker. She was a member of the basketball team. Miranda's future plans are to attend UPMC's Project Search program at the Pacific campus. Calvin Berry, child of Yvonne and John Berry. Calvin's future plans include full-time employment with Forrester as a sales engineer. Tyler Barton, child of Lisa and Jim Barton. Tyler attends the A.W. Beatty Career Center in their Emergency Response Technician program. He is a volunteer fireman. Tyler's future plans are to become a career firefighter. Kevin Brockman, child of Dominique Simmons and Kevin Brockman Jr. He was a member of the Tech Club at Grace Academy. Kevin's future plans are to obtain his commercial driver's license and become employed operating commercial driving equipment and other heavy machinery. Tajay Brown, child of Irene Curry and Nicholas Brown. Tajay's future plans are to attend Pittsburgh Technical College to study business and eventually become a therapist. Lake Lynn Bassard, child of Mike and Sherry Bassard. She was a member of concert band, marching band, choir, and the musical. She received the Leadership Award in Marching Band, the Music Department Award, and the Choral Award. Lake's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County and pursue a career in musical theater. Niev Lee Calandra, child of Carla Caruso and John Calandra. She was a member of the National Honor Society and received the Creativity Crafter Award from the English Department. She is the recipient of the AGH Annual Scholarship. Niev's future plans are to attend Louisiana State University Ogden Honors College to pursue a bachelor's degree in marketing. Peyton Celesti, child of Pam and John Celesti. He was a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and captain and letterman of the baseball team. Peyton was a member of the Northgate Choir and was a featured soloist. He is a member of the musical and was this year's lead in Newsies. Peyton has been selected numerous times to sing the national anthem at various community and sporting events, including the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball game. He was the PA announcer for a number of Northgate sporting events and was the sports reporter for NGTV. He is the recipient of the Choral Award, the Student Council Award, and the Spectacular Speaker Award from the English Department. Peyton was named the Jack Bryce Awardee and Outstanding Senior. He received the Bob Williams Memorial Rotary Scholarship, the Institution Grant Scholarship, and the Certificate of Merit Full Scholarship from Point Park University. Peyton's future plans include attending Point Park University to major in sports communications. Ryan Chulak, child of Douglas and Colleen Chulak. Ryan's future plans are to pursue a career in welding. Lewis Clark, child of Lewis and Tia Clark. He was a member of the football and track teams. He was all-conference for football and was a WPIAL qualifier for track. Lewis's future plans are to continue playing football at Thaddeus Stevens while majoring in civil engineering. I think you're up next, Mrs. Gallagher.
Carson Cooper, child of Michelle and DC Cooper. He was a member of the Boys to Men Leadership Program and the basketball team. Carson's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County and then transfer to a four-year college to study sports management. Caden Copeland, child of Steve Copeland and Carmen DeTurk. She was a member of the softball team at Northgate, and at her previous school, she was a member of the soccer team and National Honor Society. Caden's future plans are to attend college to become a physical therapist. Andrew Crow, child of Patrick Crow and Dana Crow Harbison. He was a member of the National Honor Society Student Council. He attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising Design Program and was the president of Skills USA. Andrew placed third in the Skills USA state competition for digital cinema and first place in the Skills USA pin competition. Andrew's future plans are to attend Point Park University for cinema production. DeAndre Etheridge, child of B.J. Kiles and Temeka Kiles. DeAndre's future plans are to become a fugitive recovery agent. Thank you. Haley Farneth, child of Jennifer Anthony. She was a member of the Kindness Club. Haley's future plans are to complete the hospitality program at Job Corps and then obtain full-time employment. Chaz Freeman, child of Shaylin McIntosh and Leslie Manuel. Chaz's future plans are to seek employment in stock trading. Benjamin Freshour, child of Amber Freshour. He was a member of the choir, the musical, and studied automotive technology at the A.W. Beatty Career Center. He received the Coral Award and the OSHA SP2 Safety Certification. Benjamin is the recipient of the Mentir Family Scholarship. Benjamin's future plans are to attend Rosedale Technical College and eventually open his own roadside mechanic business. Ilani Sana Gibbons, child of Dan Lozier, Williams, and Owen Gibbons. She was a member of the chess club. Ilani's future plans are to attend Norfolk State University to become a nurse practitioner. And this is your shout out, Ilani. Congratulations. Zachary Glavicki, child of Mark Tate and Maria Mangieri. Zachary attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising and Design program, where he participated in Skills USA. He was a member of National Honor Society and was the recipient of the Computer Science Department Award. Zachary's future plans are to attend college to pursue a degree in computer science engineering. Stephen Getz, child of Stephen and Michelle Getz. He was a member of the basketball team where he broke the three-point record and scored over 1,000 career points. He is the recipient of the Industrial Art Department Award. Stephen's future plans are to attend La Roche University. Bailey Gogler, child of Robin Gogler. She was a member of the softball team. Bailey's future plans are to attend a four-year college to become a teacher. Lorelei Gorley, child of Rebecca and Brandon Gorley and grandchild of Cindy and Stephen Byer. She was a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, the swim team, and the softball team. She is the recipient of the Dedication to French Award, the Senior Student Council Award, the Congress of Future Medical Leaders Award of Excellence, the Harvard University Pre-Med Level 1 Academy Award of Excellence, the Carson Scholarship, the George Dosher Perseverance Scholarship, and the South Hills High School Alumni Scholarship. Lorelei's future plans are to attend the University of Pittsburgh Honors College to major in biomedical science and eventually become a surgical oncologist. Charles Helbling, child of Mark and Julie Helbling. He was a member of track and field. Charlie's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study accounting. Gary Herzer, child of Gary Herzer Sr. and grandchild of Elaine Steiner. Gary's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study cybersecurity.
Elijah Herzog, child of Peter and Melody Herzog. He was a member of the cross-country team, the track and field team, the swim team, the wrestling team, and he was an Eagle Scout. He was the recipient of the English Department's Think Tank Award. Elijah's future plans are to serve in the United States Army. He will leave for Fort Benning, Georgia for basic training on July 11th. Luke Hilliard, child of Todd and Heidi Hilliard. He was a member of choir, the musical, the concert band, and the jazz band. He was a former junior Rotarian, a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council. He is a recipient of the Senior Student Council, the Choral Award, the Music Department Award, and the Computer Science Department Award. Luke's future plans are to attend American University in Washington, D.C. for computational science. Jackson Kemper, child of Greg and Becky Kemper. Jackson's future plans are to attend La Roche University. Tierra Legary, child of Christopher Legary and Kristen McMcGonigal. Tierra's future plans are to seek employment and then attend college. Nathan Likens, child of Christopher and Lori Likens. He was a member of the National Honor Society. He is the recipient of the Computer Science Department Award. Nathan's future plans are to attend Duquesne University to study theology. Anila Lumsden, child of Lene Lumsden. She was a member of the track and field team. Anila's future plans are to attend Clarion University to major in business and marketing and minor in sports marketing. Dalen Mannion, child of Susie Smith and Douglas Mannion. She was a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, the varsity cheer team, and the basketball team. She was the recipient of the Spanish Department Award. Dalen's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study business and become certified as an esthetician. How do you pronounce esthetician? Esthetician it is, everyone. Khalil McBride, child of Francis Phillips. He was a member of the basketball team. Khalil's future plans are to take a gap year and seek full-time employment. Logan McGee, child of Candace McGee. Logan's future plans are to seek full-time employment. Emmanuel McGrail, child of Casey and Luke Timpani. Emmanuel was a captain of the football team, a member of the track and field team, and the National Honor Society. He was a Whippeal Scholarship nominee, all-academic football player. He was third in conference in sacks, a track individualist, and the recipient of the Dedication to French Award. Emmanuel's future plans are to attend the University of Pittsburgh to study statistics. Sienna McKenna, child of Sean McKenna and Denise McMurray. She was a member of the softball team and was the recipient of the Dedication to French Award. Sienna's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County. Electra McNeil, child of Amanda McNeil, Josh Russell, and Heather Russell. She attended the A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Health and Nursing Sciences program. She was the cheerleading captain and a member of the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society at Beatty. She received the Tri-Athlete Award. Electra's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study nursing. Dylan McNeil, child of Aileen McNeil and Bill McNeil. Dylan's future plans are to work full-time while pursuing his interest in music, along with fundraising and volunteering for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, and then enroll in a community college. Good job, sir. Brendan McNichol, child of Sean and Stephanie McNichol, and grandchild of Kim O'Malley. Brendan was a member of the wrestling and cross-country teams. Brendan has enlisted in the United States Army, where he will pursue combat medic and culinary as MOS.
Jaden Mitchell, child of Ashley Coleman and Daniel Mitchell. Jaden was a member of the football and track teams. Jaden's future plans are to attend a 4-year school. Daniel Moser, child of Laura Huber and Dave Moser. He attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising Design program. He was a member of the football team, National Honor Society, and the National Technical Society at Beatty. Daniel's future plans are to pursue a career in financial services. Congratulations. Okay. Christian Packard, child of Michael and Jennifer Packard. He was a member of concert band, jazz band, marching band, musical pit, musical techno crew, Allegheny Valley Honors Band, Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra side-by-side concert, North Pittsburgh Symphonic Band, and the National Honor Society. He was a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout. He had received the Youth Achievement Award for music sponsored by the American Legion, the John Philip Sousa Award, the Rosedale Technical College Eagle Scout Scholarship, the Mentir Family Scholarship, and the Paul Schmidt Memorial Scholarship. Christian's future plans are to attend Rosedale Technical College in their HVAC program. Tomas Pascual Simon, child of Luciano Pascual Martin. Tomas was a member of the soccer team. Tomas's future plans are to open a mechanic shop. Riley Perry, child of Tracy Pike. Riley attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Health and Nursing Science program. She participated in and placed silver in the Skills USA Medical Terminology competition. She is the recipient of a Duquesne University Academic Scholarship, and her future plans are to attend Duquesne University's School of Nursing. Kira Price, child of Krista Tester. She attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising and Design program. She placed second at the Western Region Skills USA Pin Design Competition. She is the recipient of the Art and Design Academic Achievement from Savannah College of Art and Design. Kira's future plans are to attend Savannah College of Art and Design. Mia Ryakovich, child of Michael and Amy Ryakovich. She was a member of the musical, NGTV, National Honor Society, and Student Council, where she was the media manager. She received the Senior Student Council Award, the Art Department Award, and the Neil Stewart Brandon Scholarship. Mia's future plans are to attend Penn State University for graphic design. Valeria Ramirez, child of Erica and Elva Ramirez. She was a member of the soccer team, the volleyball team, the basketball team, and track and field. Valeria's plans are to attend Indiana University of Pennsylvania, majoring in sociology, and eventually go to law school to become a defense attorney. Tiffany Rodarty, child of Sherry and Rod Rodarty. She was a member of the Student Council, the volleyball, basketball, softball, and track teams. Tiffany's future plans are to become a personal care technician and eventually open her own real estate business. Sadiqi Salim, child of Zainab Musaid and Hamadi Mafi. Sadiqi was a member of the football team. Sadiqi's future plans are to seek employment in construction. Sorry if I butchered your parents' names. Caleb Schenk, child of Trisha and Andy Schenk. He is currently employed at Allegheny General Hospital as a patient care technician. Caleb's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study nursing. Audrey Schubert, child of Susan and Eric Schubert. Audrey's future plans are to attend Slippery Rock University for physics and pre-engineering. Sophia Shane, child of Ryan and Kelly Shane. She was a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, Stand Together Club, the musical, and the cross-country team. She is the recipient of the Student Council Award and the Computer Science Department Award. She received a full scholarship through the Clark Scholars Program at Penn State main campus. Sophia's future plans are to attend Penn State and become an aerospace engineer and eventually become an astronaut. Eric Sirachman, child of Brian Bizance. Eric's future plans are to become a gunsmith. Benjamin Scalos, child of Jonathan Scalos and Carly Jandla. He was a member of concert band, marching band, and concert choir, and was the recipient of the Louis Armstrong Award. Ben's future plans are to pursue a career in music performance and production.
Brendan Smith, child of Dustin and Danielle Smith. He attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising and Design program and was a member of Skills USA, where he was a third-place medalist in digital cinema production. He is the recipient of an Academic Achievement Scholarship. Brendan's future plans are to attend Savannah College of Art and Design to major in filmmaking. Primrose E. Sobek, child of Jennifer and Steven Sobek. Primrose attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Advertising Design program. She placed first in the Skills USA state competition for Career Pathways, Arts and Communications, and first place in the PA High School Media and Design competition for logo and graphic design. Primrose's future plans are to attend Community College of Allegheny County to study graphic design and work at Commonwealth Press. Brooke Ashlyn Spade, child of Sam and Lynn Spade. Brooke's future plans are to attend Penn State for veterinary biomedical sciences with the intention to become a doctor of veterinary medicine. Carly Ann Stigler, child of Chuck and Kim Stigler. She was a member of marching band, where she was the drum major for 2 years, the musical pit, jazz band, concert band, nerd club president, National Honor Society, and Stand Together Club. She is the recipient of the Reading Rockstar Award in the English department, the Social Studies Department Award, the Library Award, the Louis Armstrong Award, and the North Pittsburgh College Fair Book Scholarship. Carly Ann's future plans are to attend the Community College of Allegheny County to study biochemistry. Jenna Thomas, child of Linda Jackson and Robert Thomas. Jenna was a member of the softball team and the volleyball team. She attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Health and Nursing Science program, where she was in the National Technical Honor Society. She is the recipient of the RMU Merit Scholarship. Jenna's future plans are to attend Robert Morris University for nursing. Simon Tracy, child of Colleen and Patrick Tracy. He was a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, Students Against Destructive Decisions, No Place for Hate Club, Stand Together Club, World Cultures and Language Club, and a contributor to the newspaper. He was a featured soloist and a member of the male and mixed ensemble and concert choir. He was a co-drum major in marching band, a co-dance captain and cast member of the musical, a student coach in the elementary drama club, a volunteer youth summer camp counselor, and a Boy Scout. He is the recipient of the Chorus, Senior Student Council, and Newspaper Editor Awards. Simon received the Merit Scholarship from Penn State's College of Health and Human Development. Simon's future plans are to attend Penn State University Park to major in recreation, park, and tourism management, and minor in theater. Alia Washington, child of Michelle Washington and Eddie Proctor. She attended A.W. Beatty Career Center in the Culinary Arts program. She was a member of FCCLA and Student Council. She is the recipient of a 4-year scholarship from Robert Morris University. Alia's future plans are to attend Robert Morris University with an undeclared major. Edale Washington, child of Eddie Proctor and Michelle Washington. Edale's future plans are to seek full-time employment. Jacob Watkins, child of Christine Furman. He attended the A.W. Beatty Career Center in their Dental's Career Program. Jacob's future plans are to attend Penn West Clarion to study biology and then attend dental school. Kaylee Woodall, grandchild of Wayne Price. She was a member of the softball team. Kaylee's future plans are to become a welder.
Who made this football field so wide? If you would all please rise for the playing of our alma mater. Please step forward to perform your official duty as the valedictorian of the class of 2023 and lead your class in the turning of the tassels. Congratulations to the class of 2023!